Welcome back, friends. I'm Sue Sabella, your Great Minds teacher, and I am so excited to continue to learn and grow with you. Let's see what we need for today. Today you'll need the little yellow leaf, your journal, and a pencil. Pause here to gather what you need and just hit the play button when you're ready to continue. We learned in first grade that stories have a beginning, a middle, and an end. We also learned about problem and resolution. I'm beginning to think there's a connection there. The beginning of a story and the ending of a story reveal important information to readers. Today we'll be taking a close look at the beginning of the little yellow leaf and the end of the story to see what information we can learn. Read the title of the chart to yourself, and then we'll read it together. Change chart for the little yellow leaf. Let's build something together. As we revisit the beginning of the story and the ending of the story, we'll build a chart together to help us organize our thinking. Examining the main character's actions can really help us understand what's happening at the beginning of the story and the ending of the story. I'd like you to pay attention to what the main character is doing. What are the little yellow leaf's actions? Let's take a look at the beginning. It was autumn. In the hush of the forest, a lone yellow leaf clung to the branch of a great oak tree. Can you show me that? What does clung look like? You're hanging on really tight. I'm not ready yet, thought the little yellow leaf as a riot of fiery leaves chased and swirled around the tree. I want you to picture the little yellow leaf at the beginning of the story. What is the little yellow leaf doing? What are the actions of the main character? In the beginning of the story, the little yellow leaf clung to the branch. Remember, clung means to hold on tight. Can you show me what that would look like again? Now let's reread some pages from the end of the story. I want you to focus in on little yellow leaf and what his actions are or what he's doing at the end of the story. And 1, 2, 3, they let go and soared. Soared means to fly high in the sky. What are little yellow leaf's actions now? What's happening at the end of the story? What is the main character doing? At the end of the story, little yellow leaf let go and soared. I want you to think back to the beginning of the story and also to use the chart to help you think about the beginning of the story. What did little yellow leaf look like at the beginning of the story? Now pretend what he looks like at the end of the story. How were little yellow leaf's actions different from the beginning to the end of the story? I'm also noticing that the beginning and ending of the story are helping me to think about the problem and the resolution. In the beginning, yellow leaf is all alone. At the end, yellow leaf is soaring with scarlet leaf. At the very beginning of the story, we learn that little yellow leaf has a problem. And by the end of the story, there's a resolution to his problem. His problem is solved because at the end of the story, he is soaring with scarlet leaf. What caused the change in Little Yellow Leaf's actions? Pause to think about this question or discuss it with a learning partner. Just hit play when you're ready to continue. Little Yellow Leaf's actions changed when he met Scarlet Leaf. He had someone to go with now. He found a friend. We determined that the problem is resolved when Little Yellow Leaf decides to let go and soar with Scarlet Leaf. Which part of the story, the beginning or the ending, did the resolution occur? Shout it out. Now it's your turn. There's the check in the corner, so your teacher will be checking in with you. Use the sentence frame to get you started in a summary of Little Yellow Leaf. Let's take a look at the frame. At first is where you'll describe what happened in the beginning of the story. Then things changed when, and you'll tell us the big change that happened in the story. Finally, at the end, you'll tell us about the resolution and how the story ended. You've got this. What I'd like you to do is pause and practice. You can practice on your own or with a learning partner, or maybe even with your classroom teacher. Pause here and then hit play when you're ready to continue. Today we learned how the problem and resolution connect to the beginning and ending of a text. Your classroom teacher will be checking in with you to read your response to this question. In your journal, please answer this question. How do the problem and resolution connect to the beginning and end of the text? Remember, you can always scroll back on the timeline to the change chart we created together, and that chart can help you think about this question. You'll pause here for quite a bit so you can think and write. Just hit the play button when you're ready to wrap up our video lesson. It sure was fun to think with you today and to think deeply about the beginning and the ending of a text and what they can reveal to us. I'll see you soon, my friends.